No, guys, it's the switch to the left. No, no, not that one, not like that one. That'll take the power off again after last Saturday. We do not want that happening. One to the left, left. Yeah, that's it. The one yeah, the one that's got lights on. That's it. That's it. There we go. There we go. Hi everyone. Welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, live again as we always are. It is Thursday, the 26th of August, and I want to start again with a massive apologies for Saturday night. Um, Honestly, between myself, the building, and everyone in here, we still have no idea what actually happened. It's slightly worrying, but never mind. We are here, we're back. We are up and running and we are ready to go. So thank you very, very much for joining us. Hopefully you're all well. Hopefully you're all staying safe. Hopefully you're all good. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us this evening. 50 questions in front of us as always. We get started in where the timer is there on my screen. So that's how long you've got before your first question. But do get in touch. Let us know who you're playing with. Where are you in the world? Who are you with? Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. As always, Beck is over on social media, ready to go. She is there, primed to get involved and have a chat with you all as well. And she'll send over some of them to me as well. So yeah, I'm hoping everyone's well. Hoping you're all good. Early start for you guys who are in early. Don't forget Saturday's quiz is pre-recorded because we start the Guinness World Record attempt on Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you are one of those who have been asking us for the, if you are one of those who have been asking us, and it's for the link to the Guinness World Record, the witness form, it is now in the description, so head on down there. We've got most of it covered, but it's always good to have a few people behind it. But I will explain a bit more when I get a bit later on, when we've got everyone in the break. I will go through what the I'll go through a bit more about what's going to happen on the weekend. So there we go. But yeah, other than that, how are we doing? How is everybody? Is everybody okay? Hope you're good. Let's jump in and start saying hello to everyone before we get before everything else. It's really not. It might be more the fact that if I move the desk, that rattles. It's not the camera, it's just where my knee is. I've probably knocked the desk and it's just jumping. So don't panic. Don't worry, I'm not in the middle of an earthquake because I'm on the second floor, but it's all sorted now. I've moved my knee away from the desk. Right, let's jump in and say hello to everyone that we've got so far. Hello. Oh, my voice has gone. Start again. Michaela in North Carolina, USA, and Shauna over there in sunny Luton, even with Diane. So hello to all of you. Hope you are well. Good evening to Christina Lang. Good evening to you. Hope you're okay. Tom Picton and all of the Pictons. Tom's back with another one of his cracking memes, and I must say that did tickle me a little bit. So yeah, hopefully you're all you're all good there, Picton family. Evening, Jay. Any chance a shout out? Apologies to Team Chammers and the crowd from Ollerton. Sorry, but I'm going to be a tad late, Neil. So there you go. Hopefully, if you hadn't already got the message, it is there with you. Hello to Alistair as well. Uni friends from 20 years ago, Sarah and Al, Laura and Graham haven't missed a virtual quiz, the virtual Thursday quiz since the beginning. Tonight is the first time we've been together in person. Can't wait. Can't wait. Thanks for all the entertainment over the last 79 weeks. Thank you very much. I'm glad someone's been counting because I kind of lost track. I think we're not far off the 150th live quiz, but obviously there's been a bit of juggling and stuff, so I need to do a recount. But yeah, we're not far off the 150th live quiz. We'll make someone dance around about that. Hi Jay and team, can you do a shout out to David and Karina Blake in Bangor, Northern Ireland? Haven't missed a quiz on a Thursday or a Saturday. Look forward to it every week. So hello to all of you. I hope you guys are staying safe over there. Shout out for my sister Sarah, whose birthday it is today, and also a belated birthday shout out to my son who turned 13 on the 31st of July. That's from Laura Jane Stevens. So hello to you guys. Happy birthday to both of you. Hope you're well. Hello to Grace's mum and dad, Amy and Gary, who haven't missed a quiz since the first one, and I wish them to get 50 out of 50 one day. It'll happen. It has to happen. It will happen. But yeah, hope you guys are all well as well. Hello to Caitlin Ralph. She's off to Birmingham Uni in September, and only a few quizzes left with her joining us. Well, she could still join you virtually, couldn't she? But yeah, hello to all of you as well. Hope you're well. Happy birthday to George Sherritt for Saturday. Lots of love from Brenda. Yes, happy birthday to you. Hello to Helen and John, Kingstonians. Good evening to you. Hope you guys are well. Hello to Pauline Nuttall as well. We do the quiz every Thursday night with all the family, but tonight at Froggers UK. That's a username. That's not his actual name. But at Froggers UK will not be able to do it tonight. He's putting on a show at the Empire Theatre in Blackburn on Saturday night, so he will be rehearsing. Please, could you? Well, in fact, I'm gonna. Yeah, it says I won't say what you said, but break a leg to you. Hope it all goes well. It's only just down the road from us here. It's about a 2-minute drive away from here. I drive past it a couple of times a week. So yeah, good luck to all of you there with that on Saturday night. And hello to the Rocks who are on holiday in Axmouth. It's family quiz night with a barbecue. Well, hopefully if you've got the weather we've got up here, you could be able to have a cracking barbecue this evening. So yeah, hope you're all good. Who else have we got? Let's just have a look. Get onto the right screen, Jay. That would help. No, that's quiz jockey numpty. There we go. Happy birthday to Kate Short. That's all I've got on that one. So happy birthday to you. Hope you've had a good day. Pretty please. Okay. We'd love a shout out for our pub quiz team. Pub quiz team drinks on the house. We've been playing along remotely in bubbles since last year. Sadly, we lost our team captain, Alan Howard, in January. Today would have been his 50th birthday, so we will be doing the quiz and raising a drink to his memory. Thanks, Jay and team, for keeping us together. That is from Ian, Sue, Jane, Pat, Ron, and Tessie the dog. Well, here's to you, Alan, and to the rest of your quiz team. Hope you guys, no doubt, you'll do really well in his memory tonight. For Alan. Belated birthday shout out to Kirsty, whose birthday was Monday. Hashtag Team Kev. So yeah, happy birthday, Kirsty. Did they all forget to put in a shout out for you? Shocking. But happy birthday, Kirsty. Hope you had a good day on Monday. Hello to Nathan Fuller, whose birthday it is today. He's the flag man of the team. That's from Ali and team. So good evening to you guys. Hello to Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Good evening, guys. Hope you're both well. Hello to Jess from Loughton, who's gracing us with her presence tonight. That's from the Mank and Majorca crowd. That also from Joe. So, yeah, hope you guys are okay out there in Majorca as well, and the group up in Manchester as well. Hope you're all good. Could you give a shout out to Scott and Lucy and our sons Joseph, Adam, and Charlie, who are doing the quiz whilst on holiday in the Cotswolds, hoping to beat the high score of 41 tonight. Well, good luck. Fingers crossed for you. Should be good. I must admit, well, I say this every week and then I end up being proved wrong. But yeah, so connections round is good. I like the connections round tonight. It is going to cause, a lot of people to say a lot of things. But I am fully prepared for it. I can't wait. So yeah, connections round's great tonight. Entertainment, and there's a tiny bit of literature in there for, well, not a tiny bit. There's a bit of literature in there for you this evening as well. So yeah, could be some high scores this evening. Please can you say hi to Ethan B? He stayed up to play the quiz each Thursday during the summer holidays, but tonight is his last one as he starts year 4 next Thursday. Wow. Yeah, we've got Jack starting reception in a week or so. So yeah, it's coming towards the end of the summer holidays. These summer holidays have flown by, but hopefully you've had good fun, Ethan, and you're looking forward to year 4 next year. Please can we have a big shout out for Lewis Allen? He is 18 today. Love from all the family in Lancaster and his mum and dad, Debs and Guy in Congleton. We all do the quiz together. So yeah, hello to all you. Happy birthday to you as well. But what are you pinging over to me, Bex? I can't see it. I think I need to get my eyes retested, to be fair. I can't even read that. Hello to Michael Slater, who's a first-timer, and also Emma Shackleton. Good evening to you from West Yorkshire as well. So welcome along. Hope you guys are okay. Thank you very much for joining us. We get started very shortly. Welcome to the madness. This is Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. It's chaos, as always. A shout out to the 3 Evans playing this week whilst on holiday in Walton-on-the-Naze. Hoping that the pictures are clear, as we are watching and streaming the quiz on a phone screen. Now, actually, that's a very good point that you guys make there. So, we do put those pictures up onto social media in the break, and they might be slightly better, you know, you'll be able to sort of enlarge them, etc. on there, which you can't do on a video. So do go on to Twitter and Instagram if you're ever looking at the video and thinking, oh, I can't really make out what that picture is. Head on over to Twitter and Instagram in the break. I need to stop knocking my knee. But yeah, head on over to Twitter and Instagram in the break, and the pictures are always up there, so you can zoom in and save them to your phone, and then zoom in and what have you, whatever you need to do. Technology, it's marvelous. So hello to all of you. Sally Bates, it's their last evening in Lanzarote. Oh, bless you. Well, hopefully you've had a cracking time out there. Thank you very much for your very kind words, Karen Wright, as well, talking about the podcast that came out on Tuesday. Absolutely love talking to Lucy, and it's something a bit different. It's not really stuff that I've talked about over the last 18 years. 18 months even. So yeah, it was something a bit different. It's up on our social if you want to head on over and go and have a listen. It's not bad. It just talks more about sort of me personally rather than quizzing. So it was quite nice to talk to Lucy and go through all of that. So yeah, and hello to you, Lucy, as well. Hello to the Bernal gang who are playing in sorry. Let me finish. Hello to the Bernal gang playing in Wakefield. Good evening to you guys. Sorry, I got distracted because someone sent me a message and all I saw was race car. Yeah, someone just put, we've bought a race car. Do you fancy a go? Yeah, Bill, I'll message you back in a minute. That sounds interesting. Hi, Jay. Hello to Sue and Mike in Wimborne in Dorset. Hope you guys are well as well. Hello to the Billy Yield family, please, and congratulations to our son Dylan on gaining his master's degree in aerospace engineering. Wow, that sounds way too intelligent and way above my tiny brain level. So well done, Dylan. Congratulations to you for that. Hello to Tizzy Perkins as well. Love the Thursday quiz. So good evening to you. Hope you're well. Laura says, pretty please, can you give a shout out to Dave? It's his 34th birthday today, and avid fans of the quiz. Excuse me, so happy birthday to you. Hello to our friends, the two weird dots above the O over in Horby. Am I actually pronouncing that right? Because I've pronounced that now pretty much for 18 months. But is Horby, is that how it's spelled? Is in like Hornby and I'm missing the end? Horby or Herbie? Or I know you guys will correct me. But yeah, I don't know. Hello to Ray McCulley as well. I think I've missed one. Have I missed one? Bill Tutor, that's what I missed. We'll be joining in as usual. Got 5 out of 5 this morning on Zoe's show. Plus, I said 300 for the tiebreak, so it was nearer than all of them in the studio. Yeah, I won't. I've got all 3 answers. I won't repeat Zoe's, bless her. But she was a lot closer than the lady from Travel. So yeah, that's all of those. YouTube live chat, let's say hello to our usual YouTube live chat crew. Hello to Claire Baker, to BT, to Paula Rogers, to Catherine Summerfield, to Christine Shaler, Ian Richardson's in as well. So hello to all of you, the early birds in there. Apologies if I've missed anyone. Suzanne Pickering from the Fox Force 4, good evening to you. Hannah May Reynolds, hello as well. Beetle Greg 07 says, please wish Shania Twain happy birthday for Saturday the 28th of August. That's frozen my screen, but there you go. It's managed to sneak in before we turn the YouTube live chat off. Hello to Steve Conway as well, and I'll pick a couple of these out as I scroll through. Hello to the Edinburgh Cousins in Corniston, not forgetting Pip the Border Terrier. So hello to you guys as well. Right, so just on the YouTube live chat. So if you are joining us for the first time, so the live chat stays on Facebook all the way through the quiz. We can't turn it off, so once it's on, it's on. But in terms of everything else, so just please don't put the answers in the comment. Grab a pen and piece of paper, or you've got 1 minute and 20 seconds if you want to play interactively on Quiz Jockey as well. So you've got a bit of time for that. Right, let's jump in to our Discord server, our Patreon Discord server, the only place that they've got exclusive access to all sorts of fun and games and bits and pieces. Hello to #Musketeers. Hello to you guys, Jeff and Fee, Ken and Sarah. Please get well soon to Anna, who isn't at work due to illness. So just so the 3 of you tonight. So yeah. Get well soon, Anna. Mr. Alan Jackson, good evening. Apparently he's in the quiz jockey room and snoring, so just give him a nudge, everyone. Martin Leach, Dave and Sue, Stevenage Panda team, Paul and Claire, good evening to you guys. They're watching the cricket. Lindsay, Alan, and all of the Allens, which reminds me, I do need to reply to your messages at some point. I will get around to it. Hello to Roxy and Paul as well. Simon and Kitty, good evening to both of you. Two's Company, Jeb Ronorski, Joe, Anya, and all of the Undiscovered, and Erin as well. Nearly forgot Erin. Hello to Lee as well. White Regis Social Club. Good evening to you guys. I think that's everyone. Irene as well. Mill Lane Mob. Hello to you. I need to reply to your message as well. Bon sounds really bad, doesn't it? Bon Oliver and hashtag Fangirl Vicky Pitt. So good evening to all of you. Wow. I've nearly hit my timings. I've got a couple more that Beck and Alex have sent over, so I'll say hello to some of those in some of you guys in just a sec on those ones. But let's get into the quiz. It is Thursday, the 26th of August. August is nearly done, but I've still got a pre-recorded quiz for you on Saturday night, and then 36 hours of quizzing to finish out August as we go for the Guinness World Record for longest marathon as a quizmaster. But before that, we've got tonight's. So we start, as we always do, with a picture round, 10 random pictures, and I might have just put a random flag in there for you as well. But let's start with this one. Question number 1. Name the company from this logo. So name the company from this logo for number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Bet you can't guess what it is. Well, it's a flag. Name the country from the flag for number 2. Started formulating ideas for picture number 2 when I do, which I am going to run out of flags very soon. Number 3. Who painted this? So who was the artist who painted this? Number 4. Who is this lady? So who is this lady for number 4? Number 5. In which country would you find this? This was originally, what is the name of this castle? And then realised that it's impossible to spell for quiz jockey. So in which country would you find this? It's better. Sorry, I knew I was off center, but I couldn't work out why. It's because my monitor was moved. Number 6. Name the film. So name the film from this picture. Number 7, name the mobile game. I despise this game again. It's the love-hate relationship I have with it. But name the mobile game for number 7. Number 8, name the landmark pictured here. So name the landmark pictured here for number 8. Number 9, name the cartoon character. So name the cartoon character for number 9. And your final picture. Remember, if you are new, we do put all of these up in the break on Twitter and Instagram. Head on over there for the break to look at them. Number 10, name the car brand from this badge. So name the car brand from this badge. Okay, entertainment round then, round 2. Music, TV, and film all across the decades and eras. And because I've written 2 quizzes back to back, I can't remember where we're starting. So, there we go. Question 1: with which 60s musical featured songs 16 going on 17? Climb Every Mountain and Edelweiss. So which 60s musical featured songs 16 going on 17? Climb Every Mountain and Edelweiss. Number 2, according to the title, Edelweiss. Right, okay. According to the title of the 60s song by Otis Redding, what was he sitting on? Sorry, Beck just sent me phonetically how to say the song. According to the title of the 60s song by Otis Redding, what was he sitting on? Now having a debate in the Patreon Discord server as to how to pronounce Edelweiss. I'm not alone. There's about 4 different versions in there. Number 3, come on down. It was a regular catchphrase on which TV show? I obviously can't put the last bit on it because you know what the answer was. So come on down was a regular catchphrase on which TV show? Number 4, who's the voice of Mickey, the baby in Look? No, it's not. It's Mikey. Who's the voice of Mikey, the baby in Look Who's Talking? So who is the voice of Mickey, the baby in Look Who's Talking? Number 5, name the song written by the Bee Gees, and there were versions released by Diana Ross and Steps. So name the song written by the Bee Gees, and there were versions released by Diana Ross and Steps. Diana Ross was better. Steps one was maybe better to dance to. Number 6, which 90s TV show had features such as Gotcha, NTV, and Grab a Grand? So which 90s TV show had features such as Gotcha, NTV, and Grab a Grand? Do not make Saturday night TV like that anymore. And they should do. Number 7, Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone starred in which 1992 thriller featuring that interview scene? So Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone starred in which 1992 thriller featuring that interview scene? Number 8. Sorry, I'll tell you why I'm giggling at this song in a minute. Flip Reverse, Love on the Line, and Crossroads were hits for which group in the noughties? It came up as a suggested song on my Spotify playlist. I think that says more about my Spotify choices than... Yeah. So Flip Reverse, Love on the Line, and Crossroads were hits for which group in the noughties? Number 9, which reality TV show started life in the Netherlands in 1999 and was then sold to countries around the world, including 19 series in the UK? So which reality TV show started life in the Netherlands in 1999 and was then sold to countries around the world, including 19 series in the UK? And number 10, which singer recently announced that their next album to be released in October is to be called Equals? So which singer recently announced that their next album to be released in October is to be called Equals? Yeah, I'll clear up the confusion that there might be on that when I give you the answers. Okay, round 3 then for you, and then we'll take a short break. So 10 questions here. It's which writer wrote the following? Now, I was originally just going to give you one, and it was going to be the best-selling book, or then I changed my mind because I put some writers in there as well. So I'm going to give you 3 in total. You just need to tell us who was the author or writer who wrote the following. So, number 1, nice easy one to start. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG, and Matilda. So, who was the author or writer of those? Number 2, who wrote or was the author of Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, 450 from Paddington? It's been delayed by 20 minutes because of a signal failure. But who wrote Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, and 450 from Paddington? Number 3, All's Well That Ends Well, Love's Labour's Lost, and The Winter's Tale. So All's Well That Ends Well, Love's Labour's Lost, and The Winter's Tale. Number 4, who wrote The Firm, The Pelican Brief, and A Time to Kill? So who wrote The Firm, Pelican Brief, and A Time to Kill? Number 5, who wrote Finding Ashley, Southern Nights, and All That Glitters? That Glitters. There we go. So who wrote Finding Ashley, Southern Nights, and All That Glitters? Number 6, who wrote The Last Man, Mathilda, and Frankenstein? Hold, please. It's fine. I thought I'd spelt it wrong, but no, I've just double-checked my facts, so I am right again. Yeah, so who wrote The Last Man, Mathilda, and Frankenstein? Number 7, who wrote Mansfield Park, Persuasion, and Sense and Sensibility? So who wrote Mansfield Park, Persuasion, and Sense and Sensibility? Number 8, who wrote Gangster Granny, Billionaire Boy, and The Boy in the Dress? So who wrote Gangster Granny, Billionaire Boy, and The Boy in the Dress? Number 9, who wrote To the Lighthouse, A Room of One's Own, and Mrs. Dalloway? I need to be more confident in myself. I keep looking at things tonight and doubting and thinking, I have checked that. I'm sure I have. Final one then, number 10, who wrote Watchers, Odd Thomas, and Intensity? So who wrote Watchers, Odd Thomas, and Intensity? Okie dokie, there we go. So that is your answers. That is your questions, more importantly, so far this evening. So we're going to take a short break, as we always do at this point. Over on social media, Becca's put them up now, so Twitter and Instagram. So if you need to zoom in on the pictures, go back through those authors, go back through the book lists, etc., whatever you might need, you have time to do it now. I shall see thee after... Oh, no, hang on. That's the wrong one. Ooh. Hold, please. Hang on. I'm on the wrong thing here. Yeah, I'm on Saturday. That's awkward. Okay, you've got a bit of a break, and I'm gonna have to put this up. I will see you shortly. I've just come back in because that'll really confuse people if they come along going, hey, why are you starting soon? So I'll give, yeah, we'll have your usual 5 minutes. But yeah, we'll sit here and make small talk while while you're putting those on. Can I countdown? That's that one. I wonder if I can. Oops. No, hang on. Ah, so it's break countdown. So if I do, no, never mind. I was going to put a countdown up on screen. But yeah, so a couple of things coming up then that we needed to talk about. Firstly, a few of you have picked up on the fact that it is the last Thursday of the month, and we're missing a rather glaring feature of the last few quizzes on the last Thursday of the month. Unfortunately, we couldn't get everything together in time for your audio round for this evening. So there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through with YouTube to get everything cleared, to make sure that it's all above board so we don't get any copyright claims. If you've been on one of the Patreon quizzes, you'll know that I kind of throw caution to the wind with a lot of it, and within a few minutes of the quiz finishing, I get lots of copyright strikes, so or copyright claims and what have you. So there are a lot of things we have to sort out to do it, and we just ran out of time, unfortunately, this month to pull it all together with some of the suggestions that we put in. So we're still, you know, really grateful to Syncing for everything they do. We've all been working really hard to make it happen, and we just, like I say, we got to a point where we just had to put a cutoff in, where we're just trying to get some authorization for a couple of songs. So they will be back next month, and we're, you know, as always, they're good fun and games. But I mean, we can do karaoke now if you want. I can try and throw some words on the screen, and, you know, Sweet Caroline, but no, never mind. But yeah, so they will be back. Apologies for it. To be honest, we were talking about this and weren't sure whether, you know, how many, and it's incredible how many people have got in touch and said, there should be an audio round somewhere around here tonight. So yeah, big apologies on that, but I didn't want to put something half attempted, half baked in. It wouldn't have been right and wouldn't have been fair for you guys. So it was better to not have it and go big again next month with that one. So that's that. In terms of the Guinness World Record attempt, starting on Sunday at 8 o'clock. So the link is down below for the Guinness World Record for the witness form from home. So this, like I say, we have pretty much got every 4-hour slot covered, but that doesn't mean that it's not best to back everything up. So do head on over if you do want to be part of that. So we're starting at 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. Now, we've had a bit of a problem. So for those of you who have signed up, sorry, for the witness, and when you do, in the next 24 to 36 hours, you'll get an email which will give you the witness form and then everything you need to know about what kind of things to look out for in those 4 hours. In terms of I need to get in touch with those that we've already agreed times, and unfortunately we can't have anyone in the office. The only people that are allowed in here are people that have already been in and gone through a few bits and pieces downstairs. So we can't, unfortunately, have anyone in because we're then liable for your safety. I'm not saying someone's going to walk in the door and trip over and, you know, graze their knee or what have you, but it's just, unfortunately, we can't take the risk with not having anyone downstairs to be able to sign people in, to be able to have people in the building. And if, you know, touch wood, it doesn't, something was to happen in the building, the last thing we want is to not have, you know, an idea of who's in. So unfortunately we can't have anyone from you guys in the office, but the good news is we are working on an actual physical more physical quizzes. So more to come on that in September. So yeah, gutted that we can't have you in here, because I was really looking forward to it, because for 36 hours I'm got to sit here talking to myself, which I do anyway, but for 36 hours, you know, like I said last time, I had you know, Sarah, she'd bring Jack in, I had Paige and what have you around, and they would just drop in and keep me company, messages and what have you, and the YouTube live chat, that was awesome. But you know, really looking forward to actually having some of you here. Do we just, for health and safety reasons, we're not allowed to do it. Health and safety police, disappointing. So yeah, unfortunately we can't do it. But yeah, so that is you up to speed with that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really. Go and check out Lucy's podcast as well, that came out on Tuesday. That's on our socials. I wasn't planning on having to speak for like 7 minutes for your break to cover it off, to be honest. I could sit here and actually, that's a good point. Did I've been trying to find out. I've not had. We tried to drop in and out of the other guys. They're never going to quiz you up team. And Tom's attempt. Did they break the record? Because I've not seen anything before. Well, up until about sort of 3 o'clock this afternoon, I hadn't seen anything on social. I'm assuming they did, because I know they were going 48 hours in a venue. Did they break their record that they were attempting? If someone can let us know, and I'll get Beck to pass it on. Because if they did, really massive congratulations. Very, very, you know, solid attempt. 48 hours is absolutely incredible. So yeah, if anyone was there for the end, for the moment when they crossed over the 48 hours, do let us know. We'd love to send our congratulations over to for what they did. They broke it's the longest quiz out, because a few people were a bit confused and sent me messages during the week. So they've gone 48 hours for the longest quiz. Mine's the longest marathon as a Quizmaster live stream. So they're 2 different titles, hence why I only have to go 30. Well, the record's 33 hours, but we're going for 36. So, but yeah, if anyone does know, if anyone was there at the end, please do let us know on social and get Beck to pass it on. That would be very, very much appreciated. We will send our congratulations over. Really don't. I don't want to do that. Oh no, I'm not even gonna. I can push a button that takes me on to Thursday night, because I've got on. So I use a broadcasting software called Streamlabs OBS, so I can put everything in one place. And I've got a different thing set up. So I've got Saturday nights, Thursday nights, Patreon quiz, etc. And I'm still stuck on Saturday nights, which doesn't have anything built in. Like my friend Roy said, I had one job. Right, 1 more minute. This is about the time I normally come back in and go, right, you've got a minute to go and let's have a talk about some stuff. So you've got a minute to get your answers together, and then we'll go through the answers and I can stop talking. Friend of mine's supposed to be on her way to work in London. Now, she said she was going to play the end of the quiz on the tube. Well, not on the tube, but on the train into London. So she's either watching on mute, or if she's got her headphones in, I can sit there. So I might try and freak her out a little bit, because hopefully she won't be paying any attention. But the next stop is London Bridge. Change here for mainline and underground services. I know that's the stop she's getting off at, that's all. Hopefully that's freaked her out. Probably won't have done. Anyway, right, let's give you some answers, because that has now clicked over to the time I'm normally at giving you answers. There we go. Whew. Okay, here we go. So picture round is what we started off with. We had 10 pictures. We started with this. Number 1, name the company. That's Admiral Insurance. If you've just put Admiral, it's fine. We'll give you the point. Number 2, name the country. That is the flag of Samoa. Number 3, who painted this? That was Andy Warhol. Number 4, who is this? That is Betty Boothroyd. She was the first female speaker of the House of Commons. Number 5, in which country would you find this? It's Germany. It's the very hard to pronounce name of the castle. Number 6, name the film that is The Sixth Sense. Number 7, name the evil mobile game. It is Candy Crush. Given up on it again. Yeah. Got hoodwinked back into playing it, and then I've stopped playing it again. Number 8, bubble wrap. Number 8, name the landmark. It is the Eden Project. Number 9, name the cartoon character. It's Tintin with Richard. That's made me laugh more than it should have done, Quiff Richard, but there we go. And number 10, your final one, name the car brand. It was Saab. Oh, awesome news. Well done. Sorry, just want to pause at that sec. Yes, so the guys are never going to quiz you up. They did do it. It's been put in the live chat. Or it's been put on somewhere. £6,367.54 raised for Royal Manchester Children's Hospital. 48 hours, 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Well done to everyone there. I know how hard it is, because we like to say we've attempted trying to break a long Guinness World Record, and we're doing it again on Sunday. But well done to all the team at Never Going to Quiz You Up. Well done to all of you, from all of us here. Well done, guys. And that's a great amount of money raised for Royal Manchester Children's Hospital as well. So well done to all of you. Right, entertainment answers then. Number 1, which 60s musical featured songs 16 going on 17, Climb Every Mountain, and however everyone wants to pronounce it, I'm going to stick with Edelweiss. It's The Sound of Music. Number 2, according to the title of the 60s song by Otis Redding, what was he sitting on? It was the dock of the bay. Sitting in the morning sun. Number 3, come on down. The Price is Right. That was the regular catchphrase. Come on down. The Price is Right. Number 4, who is the voice of Mikey, the baby in Look Who's Talking? It's Bruce Willis. John Travolta starred in it, but Bruce Willis was the voice of the baby. Number 5, name the song written by the Bee Gees and versions released by Diana Ross and Steps. It's Chain Reaction. I'm in the middle of a chain reaction. Number 6, which 90s TV show had features such as Gotcha, NTV, and Grab a Grand? It's Noel's House Party. Number 7, Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone starred in which 1992 thriller featuring that interview scene? It was Basic Instinct. Number 8, Flip Reverse, Love on the Line, and Crossroads were hits for which group in the noughties? It's Blazing Squad. See you at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. Yeah. That came up as a suggestion for my Spotify playlist. I was mortified. Number 9, which reality TV show started life in the Netherlands in 1999 and was then sold to countries around the world, including the UK? It's Big Brother. Day 52. No, I can't do a Geordie accent, and I'm not even going to attempt. Number 10, which singer recently announced that their next album to be released in October is to be called Equals? It's Ed Sheeran. So yeah, it's the symbol for equals, but that's, as everyone knows, it's pronounced equals. Authors and writers then. Number 1, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG, and Matilda was Roald Dahl. Number 2, Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, and the 450 from Paddington was Agatha Christie. Number 3, All's Well That Ends Well, Love's Labour's Lost, and The Winter's Tale was William Shakespeare. That's why I said authors and writers. Threw a curveball in. Number 4, The Firm, The Pelican Brief, and A Time to Kill, John Grisham. Number 5, Finding Ashley, Southern Nights, and All That Glitters is Danielle Steele. Number 6, The Last Man, Mathilda, and Frankenstein was Mary Shelley. Number 7, Mansfield Park, Persuasion, and Sense and Sensibility was Jane Austen. Number 8, Gangster Granny, Billionaire Boy, and the Boy in the Dress was David Williams. Number 9, To the Lighthouse, A Room of One's Own, and Mrs. Dalloway was Virginia Woolf. And number 10, Watchers, Odd Thomas, and Intensity was Dean Koontz. There you go. Tot, your score's up. How are you doing so far? 30 questions in. How are you doing? Is anyone on for the 50 out of 50 this evening? Are you thinking that, yeah, etc.? How are you getting on? Let us know, as you always do. I'm getting grief in the Patreon Discord server because I put a G on the end of Blazing Squad and then being told that I'm not down with the kids anymore. Julie, L device. Right. Oh dear. Can't believe I'm getting schooled on the fact that I put a G on the end of Blazing Squad. Oh dear, right, so still to come, I don't know why the countdown timer is on the screen. Still to come, you've got a connections round, which I love connections round tonight. Absolutely love the connections round. And then general knowledge to finish off. No current affairs in there, just 10 random, I don't think I've got current affairs in, just 10 random questions to finish you off with this evening. So 20 questions to come. So, as always with the connections round, if you've not done it before, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links them all together? What's all the answers together linked? That's question number 10. Right, that one there, that one there. Okay, as always, let us know when you think you've got the connection. Do not tell us what the connection is because it might just spoil it for everybody else. Patreon, Discord server, you guys keep giving it away every week. But yeah, when you think you've got the connection, let us know. Just don't tell us what it is. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Question number 1. Complete the advertising slogan. Pick up a what? So complete the advertising slogan. Pick up a what? Question number 2. What name is given to the small cart with a single wheel at the front and 2 supporting legs and handles at the rear? Remember, if you're not sure or you've got a few answers for it, wait till you get some more answers because it's got to fit with the connection to be right. So what name is given to the small cart with a single wheel at the front and 2 supporting legs and handles at the rear? Number 3, what was the large, heavy piece of artillery typically mounted on wheels called? So what was the large, heavy piece of artillery typically mounted on wheels called? Number 4, according to the saying, what did curiosity kill? So according to the saying, what did curiosity kill? It's very quiet in the things that I've got in front of me that I keep an eye on. No one's finding a connection yet. You're all gonna hate me if you don't get it. Number 5. What name is given to the floating flat-bottomed bath toy, typically yellow in colour? So what name is given to the floating flat-bottomed bath toy, typically yellow in colour? Number 6, what name is given to the headdress? It's a tall, flat-crowned, and typically worn by Scrooge McDuck and on posters by Uncle Sam. So what name is given to the headdress, tall, flat-crowned, but typically worn by Scrooge McDuck and on posters by Uncle Sam? Number 7, which household item is used to remove creases from clothes? So which household item is used to remove creases from clothes? Number 8, Pomeranian, Maltese, Sarabi, and Samoyed, that's probably pronounced wrong, wait for that one, are all breeds of what? So Pomeranian, Maltese, Sarabi, and Samoyed are all breeds of what? Number 9, what small metal plastic cap is used to protect the finger in knitting? So what small metal plastic cap is used to protect the finger in knitting? So as always, question number 10. What links them all together? So what links them all together? Okay, general knowledge then. 10 random questions to finish you off. Here we go. Number 1. In Greek mythology, a centaur is part man, part what? So in Greek mythology, a centaur is part man, part what? Number 2, how many sides does a nonagon shape have? So how many sides does a nonagon shape have? Number 3, which month is St. Andrew's Day? So in which month is St. Andrew's Day? Number 4, dentophobia is a fear of which kind of person? So dentophobia is a fear of which kind of person? Number 5, pride, greed, wrath, and envy are 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Name one of the 3 remaining. So pride, greed, wrath, and envy are 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Name one of the 3 missing ones. Number 6, the musical Cats is based on the poems of which author? So the musical Cats is based on the poems of which author? Number 7, who was the boxer banned from biting Evander Holyfield's ear during a fight in 1997? So who was the boxer banned for biting Evander Holyfield's ear during a fight in 1997? Number 8 even. Which coin is missing from this sequence of legal tender British coins? 10p, 20p, 50p, a pound. So which coin is missing from this sequence of legal tender British coins? 10p, 20p, 50p, a pound. So there's a coin that sits in between those coins. Number 9, what is faster, 100 knots or 100 miles an hour? This took me a while to try and get this converted earlier. But what is faster, 100 knots or 100 miles an hour? And finally, number 10. In the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the spoon ran away with what? So in the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the spoon ran away with what? So many of you are going to be like, eh? But yes, I've deliberately done it that way around. That's it. So that is all of your questions for this evening. So we'll take another short break now. I think I've fixed. I've found an ad sort of break video. So we'll soon find out. Who knows what's on this? It says it's from the end of July into August. So we'll soon find out. I will see you after this. I forgot there's no countdown timer on that one, and there's me sitting there, and it's gone back on repeat. Anyway, right, about another minute, and then we'll give you the answers to the final part of the quiz. Very, very much split down the middle on the connection round tonight. There is a lot of you, looking at you, Bill, that have all of the answers, but don't have the connection, and then there's a lot of you that have the connection, but don't have some of the answers. So, yeah, very, very intriguing, the connections round tonight. I think there's going to be a few people that sit there and groan when they when it's announced, when we tell you what it is. And there's a lot of you laughing about my description of a thimble. Yeah, I've never used one. I've never done. Oh. Anyway, right, let's give you some answers then quickly before you can all cheat and write that answer down. It's been a long week. It's been, do you know, it's been a brilliant week. I've done a couple of private Zoom quizzes and they've been absolutely awesome. I did one last night, which was so much fun. And I hope you're still over there in Greece. I know you are. So I hope you're staying safe. Not back very, very soon. Right. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with this. Answers. Okay. Number one. Complete the advertising slogan. Pick up a penguin. Number two, what name is given to the small cart with a single wheel at the front and two supporting legs and handles at the rear? It's a wheelbarrow. Yes, that was nearly a swear word, but I stopped myself. Number three, what was the large, heavy piece of artillery typically mounted on wheels? Cannon shopping trolley. Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Yeah, cannon. Number four, according to the saying, what did curiosity kill? It was the cat. The whoosh, you are on form tonight. Number five, what name is given to the floating flat-bottomed bath toy, typically yellow in colour? It's a rubber duck. Quack. Number six, what name is given to the headdress? Tall, flat crown, typically worn by Scrooge McDuck and on posters by Uncle Sam. It's a top hat. Number 7, which household item is used to remove creases from clothes? It's an iron. Number 8, Pomeranian, Maltese, Sarabi, and Samoyed are all breeds of dog. Number 9, what small metal plastic cap is used to protect the finger in knitting? It's not even knitting, apparently. It's a thimble. Don't know whether anyone would have got that. So the connection then, for those of you, most of you I think have got it, but for those of you who haven't, there's been a long-running theme that I accidentally, not paying attention, did 3 different connection rounds, all based around places that you'd find on a Monopoly board. And it's been a long-running theme by some of the patrons in the Discord server that every week when I say, you know, let us know what the connection round's going to be, they all say Monopoly straight away. Your answer is this. They are Monopoly tokens, past and present. Some of those have now been retired and replaced with new ones like the Rubber Duck and Penguin, etc. But yeah, so they are all Monopoly tokens, past and present. I found a way to sneak Monopoly back into the connection round without it being too obvious. So yeah, Monopoly tokens, past and present. If you put Monopoly tokens or Monopoly pieces, as long as you've got Monopoly and that in there somewhere, it's absolutely fine. You can have the point. General knowledge then, number 1. I'm getting called so many offensive names. It's great. Number 1, in Greek mythology, a centaur is part man, part what? It is horse. Number 2, how many sides does a nonagon shape have? It is 9. Number 3, which month is St. Andrew's Day? It's November. 30th of November. 30th? Yeah. Number 4, dentophobia is the fear of which person? It's dentists. Number 5, pride, greed, wrath, envy are 4 of the 7 deadly sins. Name one of the 3 missing ones. So you could have had, and you only need one of these, lust, gluttony, or sloth. Number 6, the musical Cats is based on the poems of which author? It's T.S. Eliot. Number 7, who was the boxer banned for biting Evander Holyfield's ear during a fight in 1997? It was Mike Tyson. Now, number 8. Which coin is missing from this sequence of legal tender British coins? 10p, 20p, 25p. They're very rare, but they are classed as legal tender. Then you add 50p and a pound. So yeah, 25p coins are a thing, and they are legal tender if you come across one. However, I am guessing that they're probably worth a lot more than 25 pence if you do find one, so I wouldn't spend it for 25p in a shop. Number 9, what is faster? It's 100 knots. Where's it gone? Where's my sheet gone? Yeah, so 100 knots is 115.2 miles an hour. So obviously 100 knots is 100 miles an hour is going to be less than 100 knots. So 100 knots is 115. And finally, number 10. In the nursery rhyme, hey diddle diddle, the spoon ran away with the dish. Because the dish ran away with the spoon. There you go. That is your quiz for this week. Whew. There we go. So, tot your scores up. How have you got on? I'm going to pop your tiebreaker on the screen in just a second. I will pre-warn you, it is a big number that we are looking for on this. So, here it is. So, a 1991 Audi Quattro recently broke records when it sold for how much at auction? So, a 1991 Audi Quattro recently broke records when it sold for how much at auction? So I'll give you the answer then in 3, 2, 1. £163,125. So yeah, 1991 Audi Quattro. Wowzers. There we go. That is... Push the right one. There we go. That is it. Thank you very much for joining us. That is all of your questions. How have you got on this evening? Let us know, as you always do, across all of our social media, Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebook post will be up on screen. Now, I'm as mentioned before and mentioned during the week, I'm pre-recording Saturday's quiz because we're doing the Guinness World Record attempt starting from 8 o'clock on Sunday morning. So by the time it comes around to the quiz, as you can probably tell, I've lack of sleep at the moment and I'm all over the show. So I'm pre-recording Saturday's quiz tomorrow about lunchtime, and I'm doing something incredible which I can't talk about, but I will be able to talk about over the course of the Guinness World Record attempts. I'm doing something really nice tomorrow night. So there'll be a shout out post tomorrow morning on Facebook. So if you do want to shout out for Saturday's quiz, shout out post will go up early morning, as Beck always puts it out. Stick your shout outs on there and I'll include them in the pre-record for Saturday, and then the pre-record link it will sit on YouTube, so do subscribe as always on YouTube, but then we'll share the link as we always do, so you won't miss out. But pre-recorded, usual speed, exactly the same. Like I said, if you turn up at 8:15, you won't even notice anything different. That's it from me. Thank you very much for joining us. So yeah, if you don't watch the video on Saturday, if you've got not much going on over the bank holiday weekend, we're starting at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, going all the way through until 8 o'clock on Monday night. A lot of you have been asking about what rounds and stuff they're going to be for it. Well, it's a complete mixed bag. The only thing I will quite happily reveal, for those of you who watched the last attempt, Game of Thrones, early hours of the morning. That's all I'm going to say. I'll just leave that with you because that was one of the highlights of it. Well, that and the movie descriptions. So I'll leave that with you. But other than that, it's going to be a complete mixed bag. It's not about the questions. That I cannot stress. I've just got to ask questions one every minute and then give an answer at the end of each 50 questions. So if you do want to... be a witness and stuff, the link is down in the description. But yeah, we start 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, but there's another quiz before then, Saturday night. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being with us. Take care, and as always, we will see you soon. And if I get on the right one, that one there. Stay safe.